Okay, guys, let's roll. Where am I? Oh, it's a long story. I'll tell you about it now in a minute. Once I've said what I've got to say. Those people over there, those no, those nasty people, the ones who are not patriots. Yeah, I think I called them grifters, didn't I? Zionists. You know the ones I'm talking about. I'm not going to talk about them again, guys. I realised what they are. They were a diversion. They stopped me making videos about important things like Restore Britain, Rupert Lowe, reporting news from around the world. Yeah, they were a distraction and they've taken up too much of my time. So as far as I'm concerned, they are history. I don't want an apology from them. Even if they did apologise, it wouldn't be sincere. I'll let them go on, live in their own little bubble over the Bay of Biscay and grift what they can from foolish patriots. Yeah, they are done. Really not going to talk about them again. Now, I got one question though, guys, for you. You could answer it in the comments. My act, British National Party. Does it bother you? There was a time I couldn't walk out through the door with an hat on like this unless there were a few of us. Be attacked straight away. Now, the BNP, or the memory of the BNP and National Front, are no longer, the memory is, we're no longer vilified. In fact, I saw a Conservative MP write the other day, maybe a few months ago, that the BNP and National Front were right, but we were before the right time. Yeah, we were too early, if you like. I saw Robinson talking about revealing the grooming gangs. The BNP, he started in 2009. I remember the BNP and myself writing about it in maybe 2007. Yeah. I was just wondering, does the fact that I'm former BNP, former National Front bother any of you? Does it? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. As I said, tomorrow we'll be back to normal fully. Well, that's if these guys take me back, that is. Yeah, it's a bit of a way to jump, isn't it, even for me? So what happened? I guess I better start at the beginning. I told you I had a bad morning with those folks doing a couple of videos. Well, I was coming back from Abergavenny. Come Abergavenny over the top, yeah, towards Blenavon, down to Brimow, and then down the valley. Abergavenny's on the other side of the mountain to where I live. So I was there. I told you I was a former Boy Scout, didn't I? So I'm like usually prepared for anything. Well, I wasn't prepared for what happened. The missus shouted, "Look out behind you." I thought, that old trope, so I didn't fall for it. Anyhow, that's how I wound up being in this saucer thing, being probed. Why do they always have to anally probe you? I mean, what is the point? They didn't find anything, well, except a load of shit. Well, it wasn't pleasant. Anyhow, after a bit, they put on this translator machine. Yeah, or it might have been Google Translate, I don't know. And they said they wanted to be taken to our leaders. That made me think. Anyhow, I told them, I said, well, you've landed in Wales and we've got a Welsh Labour government. And that one there, the one on the left, he said, no intelligent life for us to communicate with then. Shook my hand, apologised for interrupting my day, and then they dropped me off. as I said, he apologised, and they went off in the direction of Bristol. I doubt if they'll have much luck there either. Anyhow, I suppose it broke up the day. I can't imagine them having much luck with their mission. To me, the entire world seems batshit crazy at this moment in time. I'm probably the only sane one on this planet. Anyhow, that was my day. How did your day go? Tell me in the comments. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow, Lost in Space.